Good ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to Real Matter TV. So today we will still be talking about the development of human existence. The White House investigative under Donald Trump administration has investigated the multiple failure of the W.H.O. World Health Organization. According to the President Donald Trump, he said the White House investigative has investigated the multiple failure of the WHO during the early stage of the coronavirus. He said that the temporary freezing of the U.S. funding of the WHO, I quote, not me that said, they said, I quote, and he said he gave them 30 days that if they cannot re-strategize and fix everything, that this temporary freezing will be permanent. And only US is a country that contributes 15% of the world donation to the WHO. US donates 15%, which is $500 million per year. And they are very angry because they are the hardest hit of the coronavirus. And US government is very angry with the WHO. So why am I saying all this? Some people might be against Trump, that is a racist or whatever. But you guys need to understand that go and watch all the live tweets of the WHO. Go and investigate it yourself. Go for research. The chief of the WHO came out early stage of this coronavirus in a nationwide TV. He came out, he said there is no scientific and significant proof of human to human transmission coronavirus. If an organization were known worldwide that the world is donating money to fund them, make sure they do their job, and they are unfortunate organization misleading the people, and that caused this pandemic. Before it was an epidemic, according to the president of the US. He said this virus might be stopped in China. It might not escalate. It can be stopped in China due to the misfortune of the WHO, that they are not doing their job, and he threatened that he has to put their funding frozen permanent. Moving on to Nigeria. Nigeria government now is supporting the smuggling of northern youth to the southern region of Nigeria. Their excuses is because of coronavirus. They want to protect them. But guys, I want to bring you guys a very vibrant news and information. The European nations, they were the highest hit of this coronavirus. Let me say the continents. Europe continents were the highest hit of coronavirus. And under this virus, when it was first announced as a pandemic, Italy was one of the heated states in Europe when it was first announced as a pandemic. And you know what the European Commission and the European Union did? They said we have to go for lockdown. They go for lockdown. They did not go for interstate lockdown. They did not go for regional state lockdown. They go for community lockdown. That means you can't move from that community that you are to another community. You have to remain there. You have to remain there. You can't move. You see how these people are clever. But Nigeria government is practicing the stupid attitude of these Europeans. But they don't want to practice the relevant strategies they are using. Imagine, people are moving from the northern side of Nigeria, moving to the south because of coronavirus. But people that you are practicing, people that was first experiencing this virus before you don't want to pick point from them. They did not even allow a community movement. But now people are smuggling people from the northern region of Nigeria to the southern region. This is a sign of terrorism. This is Boko Haram Islamic soldiers. This is not Aramajiri people that, like they say. This is terrorists. Southern region of Nigeria should wake up. They should wake up. Unless you will wake up one day and you will see people attacking you from they will take you unaware. When they will attack you in the town, you will run to the bush. In the bush, they are all over the bush. Nigerians should wake up. Nigerians should wake up. This is a time to call for amendment of the constitution. According to this, my brother in Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, he said, give me Biafra or we go for amendment of the 1999 constitution. These guys are doing this thing because of the constitution. So guys, I am bringing this information to you. There was never a time that the Europeans allow community to community movement under this coronavirus pandemic. There was never a time. After they fight this virus, countries go lockdown for months, and after they start to allow region movement, not regions, region. So very soon they are going to start regions movement before they want to start opening their border for EU Schengen member states. Open their borders. For now, nothing is functioning. They are just allowing region movement. So by next month, they will be allowing regions movement. So in between that next month, they will still be allowing, they will open EU borders. So if you are in EU Schengen member country, if you are there, you can move from one EU country to another. So for now, everything is locked down. So don't allow people to deceive you. Don't allow people to tell you that this is how the Europeans do it. These people are just taking us for a fool. They are taking us for a fool, my brother and sister. It has come to a time that we need to know how we cast our vote. Biafra or not Biafra, divide or not divide. How we cast our vote then will determine our freedom. We need to know how we cast our vote. I am telling people, during the first election that Buhari contest in 2015 that he won, the southern region of Nigeria, let me say the Igbo people as a whole, they never voted for Buhari, and because they knew who Buhari is, they never voted for him. And after, when Buhari won the election, because Igbo people is just only 5% of the total votes, and they never voted for him. And when Buhari won the election, they start agitating for Biafra because they know who Buhari is. They know who Fulani is, according to Nnamdi Kanu that read the history. Have you guys asked yourself that why our Nigeria never had historical course? They just give you guys current affair, give you guys the name of the whole of president that have ruled Nigeria. That is not what we want to hear. Teach us our history. We want to see the history in the JAM course. We want to see in history when we go to the university. We want to see that course. Don't tell us that. We want to see everything written in the administrative system. And when Buhari won the election, I'm going back to what I'm saying. When Buhari won the election, when these people start their agitation of Biafra, Buhari labeled them terrorists. They are harmless civilians agitating for their civil rights as a democratic nation. And Buhari labeled these people terrorists, and the army starts to kill them. The same election came again, 2019. Buhari again. They still did not vote for Buhari again. Don't know that these guys know what is going on. They still, upon all the threats, the killing, they still did not vote for Buhari again. My brother, let's end here. We are going to continue this our program some other time. Don't forget to subscribe so you will get the real matter. Together we are going to make a better future. Thank you very much.